The truth is that since childhood I had cultivated an existential independence. It came from perceiving the adults around me as unreliable, and without it I felt I wouldn't have survived. I cared deeply for everyone in my family, but in the end I depended on myself. The great thing about The Office and it being single camera and the documentary style is that it's mostly a comedy, but 10% of it is. We get to show the existential angst that exists in the American workplace. Ikiru is existential but with a lot of tenderness. About every year or two, there is a moment of truth where there's some new development in the marketplace, some new technology, some sort of existential crisis. You just have to be vigilant about looking out for those moments. I feel there's an existential angst among young people. I didn't have that. They see enormous mountains, where I only saw one little hill to climb. The real existential challenge is to live up to your fullest potential, along with living up to your intense sense of responsibility and to be honest to yourself about what you want. Climate change poses an existential threat to the planet that is no less dire than that posed by North Korea's nuclear ambitions. I guess I worry about weird existential things, like how do we spend our final act. This is a very emotional question. I can't answer it without crying. I think, you're 56 years old, what did you do? You raised 2 good kids. What am I going to do now that is as meaningful as that? I don't know the answer yet. At first when I heard about climate change, I was a climate denier. I didn't think it was happening, because if there really was an existential crisis like that, that would threaten our civilization, we wouldn't be focusing on anything else. That would be our first priority. So I didn't understand how that added up. Bananas are great, as I believe them to be the only known cure for existential dread. Also, Mother Teresa said that in India, a woman dying in the street will share her banana with anyone who needs it, whereas in America, people amass and hoard as many bananas as they can to sell for an exorbitant profit. So half of them go bad, anyway. Visit our website for more quotes, quoting.com.